Kelly, thank you for being brave to come and share your story. You're definitely going to unlock somebody else's bravery to escape. So can you tell us a part of your story?
Well, for me, I guess I would say, to be honest, I was a bit reckless in the way I chose to live at that time. A person I knew who I visited, got me thinking that they could help me out because I was in need of a place to stay at that time. And just basically turned on me that very same night and just raped me. Yeah.
In their home?
In their home, while there were people there. And I did ask, I screamed for help. But no one was, I guess, willing to help because it's not like they couldn't hear me. It's a flat.
Okay.
And he was sharing with another lady, actually, from Emakhayen. So they come from the same hood. And it was just me asking for help. And I guess they just took advantage of it.
Why do you say that you were reckless?
I would say that I was reckless because I guess I could have chosen to go back home. Home's not far. But because of the situation, the drama, the politics, I guess I just didn't. I was reckless in because of what I would do in terms of, I used to take drugs.
Okay.
So I was reckless in that way too, yeah.
You know, it's interesting that you say that there is a view that, you know, women sometimes put themselves in dangerous situations, but, you know, ultimately, no one's supposed to defile your body. Nobody's supposed to attack you. Nobody's supposed to rape you. Nobody's supposed to take your life. So really, in terms of a perpetrator, they are in the wrong. They are in the wrong. Once that happened, what happened next? How did you move out of that? Did you go to the police? What happened next?
Because of being in need of a place to stay, I didn't leave immediately. So it happened the first night. It was about 2 nights. Happened the first night, and I guess I just let it be because of the situation that I was in.
Was he also giving you drugs?
Yeah, he would buy for me. The second night was when I just chose no. I was ready to leave that very same time. And he became really, really aggressive about that.
Because you told him, enough is enough, I'm leaving.
I was like, no, I'm not entertaining, no.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. So he became really aggressive about that. And I didn't even sleep that night. I remember very well because he was just beating me for me to allow him to do what he had to do.
To rape you again.
Yeah. And I just kept resisting.
How did you manage to escape?
Sure. Look, I just left the next morning. Because I felt like it was my fault, I struggled going to the cops the very same time. But towards the end of the day, that's when I just decided to actually report it.
There's a part of you that still feels like it's your fault, no?
Yeah, I guess I could have done things differently in that way. But like you say, he had no right whatsoever.
Would you say that you were addicted at the time?
To?
The substances?
I was addicted to running away from my problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I bring that up because addiction in a lot of ways is escape, is trying to protect yourself from how bad it feels inside of yourself. And we treat addiction like it's a crime. But addiction really, you need help, you need intervention, you need connection. And so it does leave people vulnerable to be in these very, very bad spaces where people's lives are at risk.
Yeah.
So I take it you're clean now. You've been able to work through that. Talk to me about that journey.
Look, it was something that I was looking forward to.
Yeah. To be clean.
Yeah, to be clean. So it wasn't a hard decision to make. As soon as I got the help that I got and I was brought here, I had made a choice that I want to be clean. And the social workers that I was with suggested of places I could go to, which I agreed to immediately.
You did?
Yeah.
You knew you needed help?
I knew I needed help, yeah. I knew it was getting out of control. Got to a point where I couldn't control it.
Yes.
So, yeah.
I've been in that position where I feel like it's just pointless. I wonder then what keeps you waking up every day, what keeps you motivated to face another day. I look at you and you're strong, and you've got an energy that is not defeated. So I wonder where that comes from every day to stand up firm.
Sure. Firstly, I'd like to say my little sister. She's always been my motivation, always. So, yeah, till this day she still is. And I don't know, I've always felt that I deserve better. I've always deserved, well, yeah. I mean, I put myself in situations that were not right. I did. But even in that, I've always known that I deserve better.
Yeah. And you know, it's interesting, making the wrong choices doesn't have to be the end of your life. I mean, a choice leads to an outcome, and that can be a lesson so that you carry on in a different direction or with a message to share like you have. It doesn't have to be the end. And I suppose that's what's so powerful about your story, that you know you can unlock someone else's potential by sharing your story and moving forward. Talk to me about your hope moving forward. What are some of the things that you would like to do to recapture your magic, but also to give yourself the life that you deserve?
Yeah, no, I would. Well, I've already started making my own cream. Well, I don't call it a cream. I call it a mousse.
A mousse, yes, darling.
But yeah, and I'd like to see it. Well, I'd like to see how far I can actually go with that.
Brilliant.
And then I've always wanted to go back to school, but I think I just didn't try hard enough. I'm gonna try hard enough to go back to studying.
Yeah. I suppose the question is, did you feel like there weren't options for you, and now you feel like there are?
I guess when you're going through a lot of things, I don't think you think of other options. So yes, they were there. I guess I was ignorant to what other options I could have chosen to take. Yeah.
So the sense of community here seems to have really been building you up.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. I've even got to a point of understanding myself a bit more, knowing myself. I guess the whole time I've just lived, but not really lived for a purpose or a greater purpose. So, yeah, this is a new beginning for me.
You're so powerful. I don't know if you know that. Like, your energy is really powerful. And I feel like it's so strange how life works, eh? Because the ones who are those spears, those arrows to change the world, you have to almost have so many things happen to you and hurt and discouragement, and when you're able to dig deep and find that strength, it's like you're on a different level, So I can see that you're still on that journey. And I don't know, I want to come back and see you again in just a few years' time.
Oh no, we'll definitely
see where you are.
We'll definitely
higher and higher.
Yeah.
Kelly, thank you for your time today.
Thank you.